Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to the channel. This is a general love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading today may apply to everyone watching. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and for your situation. And release the rest to the universe. So let's see what messages the universe wants to share with us today, please. What does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please? I'm tired of putting on a brave face and fake smile. I miss you so much, it makes me cry. Yes, your person is not having a good go of it at the moment. That is what I'm hearing anyway. They're having a difficult time. They are missing you, and they are really understanding. They get it that all of their actions, words, and behaviors that cause this disconnect between the two of you, they are feeling all the heaviness of that now. They try to focus on other things. They try to focus on work. It's really difficult for them to focus on these other things, whether it is work projects or hanging out with friends and family, putting on this brave face and this fake smile, trying to let everyone think that they're doing okay. But these people in their lives know that they're not doing okay. The people that are their friends, the people that they work with, they know that there is something, there is a light missing inside your person. And their friends, their family, and their co-workers have even mentioned this to them. Why are you trying to pretend that everything's okay when we can see that there's something wrong with you? But this person still puts on this fake persona, this mask of who they are to try and let everyone think that they're doing great, but they're really not. Your person's having a hard time. They're having a hard time sleeping. They think about you when they go to bed and think about all the things they did wrong, and that's keeping them awake as well. They're perhaps as well, what I'm hearing is they're not eating as good as they should. They're not properly nourishing their body, taking good care of themselves because they are feeling all of this. And this missing you is causing them to act in this self-destructive way, in a way, guys, right? But, you know, the only thing that's going to make this person stop missing you is to start talking to you. And they are very aware of this right now. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear, please? I have been trying to suppress the pain of not having you around. Well, again, trying to focus on other things, trying to be involved with work, pouring themselves into work, pouring themselves into projects around the house, or perhaps hobbies, going to the gym, overdoing it at the gym, hanging out with friends, hanging out with family, trying to take little trips. All of these things that your person is doing are nothing but distractions. They are trying to distract themselves from what they're feeling. This is how they're trying to suppress the pain of not having you around. Perhaps as well, for some of you out there, what I'm hearing is your person may be involved in some self-destructive behaviors. I think we already talked about that, though, earlier in this reading today. Your person's having a hard time not having you in their life, and they're going through a bit of a dark night here. Not having you is just difficult for them. They feel overwhelmed with the pain over losing you, over not having you in their life. And they're having to also feel with the pain of having to admit that they're the reason that it's like this. This isn't through something that you did. This is through the actions and behaviors of your person that is causing them to go through and experience this. So yes, it makes sense. They may be even going through a dark night of the soul. And that is a difficult thing to go through. You guys have been through that. But going through that will actually bring them back to the light, and that is where they need to be at the moment. They need to go through the tunnel. They need to go through this dark night so that they can come out on the other side and feel the warmth of the sun again, feel the light of your love. Because by saying these things to us today, your person is saying very loud that they can't stop the flow of the love they feel for you. They may try to pretend it's not there. They may try to hide it. They may try to disguise it. But the bottom line is they're overwhelmed with the pain of how it feels to not have you in their life because of the things that they did to you and to this relationship. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please? Have I demolished our connection because of how I acted? Well, that is something that only you guys out there watching the reading can answer. Has your person, through their actions, their words, their behaviors, have they destroyed this connection between the two of you for hurting you because of their harsh words, because of their low vibration behaviors, because of their even perhaps toxic and dysfunctional attitudes and actions towards you? Have they demolished this connection? But this is something that they obsess about, causing them to lose sleep. When they try to go to bed, they think about this. They do think about you when they go to bed, and they think about all your great memories, but then they start obsessing about, have I ruined this for good? Do I still have a chance? Will they take me back? Am I worthy enough? This is what I'm hearing coming in from your person. They wonder if they are worthy enough for you and for this relationship. Again, this is all about this dark night that this person's having to go through, and they need to experience this. They're feeling very overwhelmed. They're feeling very heartbroken. They're actually just feeling very broken, actually, because they're feeling all of the heaviness of all of this. Their guilt, their regret, for breaking your heart, for breaking their own, and for creating all of this conflict that has been between you. That really wasn't necessary. It didn't belong in this relationship. For whatever reason they did that, whether it was their fears, their insecurities, or whatever it is. Your person is addressing all of these things now. And while they may be trying to put on this brave face and fake smile, the people around your person know that this person is not happy, that the light is not in their life, because you are this person's light, and people are encouraging them, their friends and family. Why don't you get back together? You were so much happier when you were with him or her. That is what these people that know your person are saying to them. And your person is really taking that in. They are listening to these words, and they are knowing that, yes, we do belong together, which is why they spend so much time obsessing about whether they have ruined your connection because of their actions, words, and behaviors that were low vibrational or perhaps toxic and dysfunctional. And they've got to dig themselves up and out of all of that mess, but they are working on it. They are making their way to the light, guys. They'll be able to get through this just like you were able to get through this dark night of the soul as well. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? I need to stop overthinking and do something. Well, yes, your person needs to stop overthinking and do something, but they are spending a lot of time thinking, guys. You guys out there watching the reading, this person is thinking, they're overthinking, they are dwelling, they are obsessing, and perhaps you are picking that up from them as well, because when someone is doing that and they are constantly thinking about us, we can pick up that energy coming from our person. Your person does need to stop overthinking. They have analyzed this to analysis paralysis. They have dotted every I. They have dotted every I and crossed every T 300 times, and they know what they need to do. But perhaps as well, they don't know if you're going to respond to them if they reach out to you. They don't know if they have completely demolished this connection. They do not know, but there's only one way to find out, isn't there? Yes, there is only one way for this person to find out if they still have a chance with you, and that is to stop thinking and do something. Come out of their brain and into their heart or into their car and start hitting send or driving to your house. Your person is aware that they need to take action here, but this is what they will do. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please? I keep dreaming about you. Well, yes. And that as well, I feel, is contributing to their overthinking. But then as well, their overthinking is contributing to them dreaming about you, if that makes any sense. It's kind of like that catch-22. They go to bed thinking about you and then start analyzing everything and overthinking and dwelling and obsessing. And then if they can fall asleep, they end up dreaming about you. And then when they wake up in the morning, there they go again. Off they go, thinking, overthinking. It is time to stop thinking and start doing. Your person knows this. They are very aware of this. And the pain of not having you around, it is definitely awakening them to the fact that the ball is in their court, that they need to act, that they need to do something, to stop thinking and start acting. And this is what your person is saying very loud and clear here. They dream of you. They dream of you being together. They dream that you have moved on. They dream of the two of you taking trips together. They dream of your wedding. They dream of your lives together. And then they dream of you being with someone else, because your person is constantly spinning cycles in their brain of what if, and then because of their thoughts, they are kind of like manifesting their thoughts through their subconscious in their dreams. And a lot of times I do feel this is what's happening for your person, causing them to have dreams about you that can be a little nightmarish, but again, it is causing your person to awaken to so much more here about how they need to take responsibility and show up by doing something. Now, the other thing is they are more responsible now than they were before, because they are acknowledging here that they made a mess, that they screwed up, and they know that it was through their behaviors, their actions and words that created this disconnect between you, which is why they're saying here, have I ruined our connection because of my actions and my words and my behaviors that were so very hurtful to you? Or do I still have a chance? This is what your person is thinking and feeling right now for many of you out there watching this reading today, and they are overwhelmed with the pain that they're feeling over losing you and not having you in their life right now. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What messages does the universe want to reveal to the collective today, please? What do we need to know? This is the Page of Pentacles. Well, this is your person having hope that you will respond to this offer that they want to make to you. The Page of Pentacles is all about an offer, but it is also about a solid message coming from your person with that offer. Can we meet? Will you talk to me? Can I come over? I'd like to speak. This is about your person presenting this offer to you for wanting to talk. It's about them wanting to communicate. It's about them wanting to clear the air between the two of you so that you can start seeing if there is an opportunity to save this connection. Your person will do what it takes to try to win you back, because the thought of not having you in their life is creating a lot of unhappiness for this person. Again, though, this is something that they need to feel, that they need to experience. They need to go through this, because that is the cause and effect for their words and their actions that were so hurtful to you and to this connection. But this Page of Pentacles as well tells us your person is very hopeful that they are going to be able to turn this situation around and get things on a forward track with you. That is what they're hoping anyway. The Page of Pentacles is an earth sign, so if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising signs in Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, this can be a place of validation that there's a message here for you in this reading. You don't have to be an earth sign for this reading to work. These readings are for all signs. They are collective readings. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? What messages does the universe want to share with us, please? The Nine of Cups. Well, this is all about your person wanting to get back to that happy space with you. What this is saying is your person, without you in their life, they don't feel that sense of happiness, which is why they've been trying to suppress the pain of not having you around. They are able to see that they are happy when you are in their life. They feel joy, they feel abundant, they feel fulfilled. They feel that they can take on the world when you are together because you fill them with this sense of happiness, peace, and stability. But this Nine of Cups as well is the wish card, and it tells us that you fulfill what this person could ever possibly wish for in terms of a romantic partner. And that is what they are saying here. You complete every item they would have on a list, and they can check every single characteristic off, and they are saying that yes, you complete me because I am happiest when you are in my life. And the pain of not having you around is really hard on me, and I need to do something to fix it. I need to act. I need to stop thinking. I need to do something. But your person will stop thinking, and they will come out of this dark space that they are in and come back to this light that is your love, because your person has hope with this rainbow here that they haven't completely ruined this connection and that you will take them back. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please? Well, this is the Emperor. This is actually a good card to get, guys. The Emperor stops thinking, and the Emperor starts doing. The Emperor is all about taking action, because the Emperor is ruled by Aries. So again, Sun, Moon, or Rising in Aries. The Emperor has a plan, and they follow through with that plan because the Emperor is the characteristics of the divine masculine. And what is the divine masculine? It's things like making a plan, following through, taking action, making sure that they do what it takes to get to what they want. And what this person is saying, what I'm hearing, is that this person wants you and this relationship back because that is where they are happiest. And if it has taken them going through this difficult time and this dark night and having to suffer all of the consequences for their words and actions and behaviors that were so hurtful to you, then it will have done its job. Karma has a way of doing that. And yes, perhaps your person is receiving some karma as well for all of the things that they did, for hurting you. And that karma as well could be all of this dwelling and obsessing that they're going through because they can't stop thinking about you. But the Emperor does not just sit around. The Emperor does what it takes. The Emperor makes things happen because they are a mover and a shaker. And that is regardless of your person's sign, regardless of their gender, because we are reading the energy for this reading. And this is what the universe is saying here. So your person is going to act here. They're going to stop thinking and they are going to do something. And what they do is going to be big. They'll come at you in a big way because the Emperor does not do things in little dribbles. The Emperor just goes for it and makes it happen. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please? What is going on here? Well, this is the Two of Pentacles. I don't think the Two of Pentacles has ever come up in this deck because I would have mentioned on how cute that bunny is, balancing those balls, one on his foot and one on his ear there. Yeah, your person knows that they allowed things to get way out of balance between the two of you, because normally when things are balanced, it looks like that, right? Yeah, they allowed things to get way out of balance. They took you for granted. They took advantage of you. because by nature you are very loving and very giving and nurturing, and your person knew that, and they were perhaps not giving back to you the way that you gave to them. And maybe they did in the very beginning, and then they stopped, they started slacking off, and then they started taking you for granted. But this person is saying, I know I need to restore this balance to our relationship. I want us to be in harmony with each other again. I want this to be tranquil between the two of us again. But I also allowed myself to get way out of balance because I hadn't really processed what was happening in this connection. I felt these feelings for you because I felt this deep love for you that comes with that 9 of Cups, and then I just became fearful, so I acted out and acted foolish. Perhaps I even acted stupidly, and I regret that now. I regret all of this because the pain of not having you around is driving me insane. I have learned my lesson, and it has been, and it still is, for this person, a very painful lesson. But again, as we have said many times in the past, pain is a powerful teacher. Don't touch the stove. Don't put your fingers in the socket. Don't touch that knife. You know, those are the things that our mother or father said to us, or aunts or uncles when we were growing up, and yet we did it anyway, didn't we? Don't touch that. Boom. Oh, I burned my hand. Oh, I cut my finger. Oh, I electrocuted myself by sticking my finger in the socket. But you guys get the point. The point is, your person is learning through all of this, and that is what they need to do. The universe teaches us lessons in many different ways, especially if we are resisting those lessons, and how we learn them is not as important as actually learning them. And what your person is saying here, yes, I need to do better, and I will do better, because that Emperor is determined and reliable, trustworthy, and dependable. And this is how your person is going to be coming at you with all of that stuff, because they are happiest when you are in their life. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please? Well, this is the 9 of Swords, and I'm not surprised that the 9 of Swords would show up today, guys, because this is really telling us about what your person is going through. This is someone who is overthinking. It's someone who is spinning a lot of cycles in their brain. It's someone who's not sleeping. It's someone who is dwelling and obsessing, feeling anxious, feeling worried, wondering what if, what if, what if. That is this energy that your person is feeling right now, that 9 of Swords. And perhaps for some of you guys out there watching the reading as well, you may be feeling some of this yourselves. The energy on the planet right now is really intense because of what the other planets are doing. And if you're having a hard time sleeping, make sure that you do something before you go to bed that can encourage your sleep. The 9 of Swords is a card of sleepless nights. And you guys need to keep your energy strong and your power strong, so that when your person does start reaching out, that you are solidly in your power. Okay, but this 9 of Swords definitely tells us your person is not in such a good way right now. They're anxious, they're worried, and they are definitely feeling all of this. They are feeling the weight of the things that they have done here in regard to this connection, and why they're not, or why you're not in their lives right now. They're having to assume all of that. They're having to take that on, and they're able to see and understand that it is because of their actions, the things that they said, the way they treated you, low vibration behaviors, and other things that they brought into this connection that had no business here. But through all of this, your person is going to come out of this spot that they are in and embrace the power of this relationship, because that is what makes them happy. And they will show up and do what it takes to regain your trust and your faith in them, to regain your respect in them. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? What is happening here, please? Starry Night. Acceptance. This card comes with number 41. Now, I feel like this is a couple of things here, guys. What I'm hearing is this is about your person accepting this connection and this relationship and wanting to restore it and get it back on track. That is part of this acceptance. But as well, I feel that this is about your person accepting that they are the one responsible for creating all of this damage, for creating this disconnect between you, for crying because of their actions, for having to suppress the pain of not having you around because of their actions. This is about them growing up. This is about them learning the lesson. This is about them accepting the growth that they are going through right now during this period of separation. This is about them saying, I accept and I am aware that I created all of this craziness. I brought all of this drama into our relationship. I am so sorry. But I wasn't ready for all of this when the two of us met. I was not ready for an intense connection like this. And I should have been, but I am working through that now so that I can make my way back to you because I am happy when you are in my life. I shouldn't have treated you the way I did. I shouldn't have acted the way I did. I shouldn't have demolished our connection the way I did either. But boy, not having you in my life right now, I am trying to suppress all of the pain of not having you around. And it is not working. I can't focus. I can't think. I'm having a hard time participating in events with my family, with my friends, with doing stuff, because all I can do is think about you. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know about what is going on here, please? Treasure Island. Well, this is about your person saying here that you are a blessing in their life. And they should have treated this blessing in their life with greater respect and love than they did. And they will make amends for this and more. This is a giant sea turtle, if anyone resonates with sea turtles. And there we have a treasure chest with starfish and little heart petals floating out. And this is your person is saying here, I will not reject this connection again. I will treasure you. I will treasure you always. I will respect this relationship. I will honor you for being the blessing in my life that you are. And I will make all of this crazy stuff that I did in the past, I will make it up to you and show you that I can be a grown-up. The Emperor's grown up, a grown-up in this relationship. And that you will be able to have faith and trust in me again, because I'm going to restore this balance to our relationship. Life without you is not so great. Actually, it kind of sucks, is what I'm hearing coming from this person. And they want to do what it takes to repair this damage, to show you that yes, they can be the partner that you need them to be, that they will be the love that you need them to be in terms of this romantic partner with you. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. Let's see what else we need to know. What other messages does the collective need to hear for this reading today? What do we need to know about what is happening here? What do we need to know about this person and this connection, please? What do we need to hear? Flying. I love the flying horse. It is a flying Pegasus carousel with butterfly wing horse here. But I feel that it is about movement, because there's so much movement in this image with the streamers, with the petals, with the bird, and the movement of the horse and the clouds, obviously. But as well, I feel that this is about your person being able to see things from that higher perspective. They are able to see things with much greater clarity now than they did before. Again, because they have had a very powerful teacher. Comes back to that pain, Comes back to that karma, being overwhelmed of not having you in their life and having to feel and experience that pain and not being able to suppress it. Yes, that has been a powerful teacher for your person. Absolutely. And they are rising above it, and they are able to see things from the 50,000 foot view. This is what's causing them to understand that, yeah, they screwed up. They made mistakes they shouldn't have. Allowing them to see that I might have ruined this for good. Oh my God, what am I going to do? How am I going to fix it? But fear not. The Emperor has a plan, and that Emperor card is the energy of your person coming towards you to do what it takes to get things back in balance between the two of you, because this is exactly what this person needs to do. Because with that Nine of Cups being here, your person feels happiest when you are in their life, just like you do. Aren't you? You guys watching the reading, aren't you happier when your person is around you? Of course you are. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? Separation. Well, this says longing, abandoned, divorce, broken dreams, heartbreak, grief, and this very much explains how your person is feeling at the moment, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Person's longing for you, and not that you've abandoned them. They're acknowledging that they abandoned themselves when they created the problems between you, when they created the mess and the conflict and made all of the mistakes. But through their heartbreak, they are going to be able to heal that as they come through this difficult period of time that they're in, because they are able to see things from this higher perspective now with this flying horse that comes on this flying card. And as they're able to see things with greater clarity, which is what is happening for your person, they are gaining a greater understanding of themselves and why they have done these things, which is what is going to allow this person to release these things that have held them back from being your partner. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know about what is going on here with this person, please? What do we need to know? Self-worth. Yes. Healing unworthiness. Yes, this needs to happen for your person. But also this says high vibration, which is, these cards have two things on them. Like this one says separation and love, and this one says self-worth and high vibration. Healing unworthiness, healing their brokenness, healing the fact that perhaps they have not felt loved before other than you, and then they didn't know how to react or respond to it when it was happened. So acting out. No excuses for them, okay, but acting out. And what this is saying is your person is trying to shift from this low vibration energy that they had in this connection with you in the past to a higher vibration. And of course, that is going to give your connection in this relationship a much stronger chance at long-term partnership and happiness, joy, stability, and peace, and balance and tranquility in this relationship. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear, please? Loss, wounded, not feeling enough. Well, this could come back to that healing unworthiness stuff that your person is working on. This also says missing someone and feeling left out in the cold, and you guys watching the reading could be feeling some of this as well. This missing someone and feeling left out in the cold, because that is what your person has done here by abandoning this connection. They left you out in the cold, and they did abandon this connection by running, by ghosting, or doing whatever else this person did. Yes, and it is difficult to deal with that wound. You guys watching the reading, it takes work. It takes self-reflection. It takes looking within. It takes grieving. It takes healing. And that is something that takes time for you guys as well. But what this is for your person, they're having to work through this also. And with this not feeling enough, perhaps this is something that stems from long ago for your person, perhaps from childhood or from teenage years or college or young adulthood or past relationships, not feeling enough. But this missing someone that is written on this card is definitely your person missing you and not liking how it feels without you in their life, which is what is going to cause them to get moving here, to stop thinking and start acting. That Emperor that is right in the smack dab middle of this reading is all about making something happen and not just sitting around. The energy of the Emperor is very powerful, and that is the energy that's going to be coming at you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear, please? What do we need to know? Self-love. Focused on desires of the heart. Self-worth. Expansion. And manifesting. This is about a shift that is happening for your person. Instead of not feeling enough or not feeling good enough or healing unworthiness and not feeling worthy and this other stuff that is in this reading, this is about your person getting their act together. This is about them as well, focused on desires of the heart. And what is this person's desires of the heart? Why, it's you. You guys watching the reading. Your person, perhaps, focused on some self-love and positive self-care at the moment as well. That could help them work through these issues. And you know, when we drag those issues with us throughout our lives, it is a very heavy weight that we carry, and it can be difficult to work through those things. But I do feel what this is telling us is your person is doing this, and that is the energy of that Emperor and this Two of Pentacles. Your person trying to restore this balance to themselves so that when they show back up for you, there will be balance in this relationship as well. But for you too, guys, now is the time for you to love yourself and to pour all the love that you have for this person back into you. At the moment, it is important that you take care of yourself, that you have positive self-care and self-love at all times. So do something today to show yourself that you love yourself, no matter what that is. Maybe it's going for a walk, hanging out with your pets, taking a nap, having your favorite beverage that you haven't had in a long time. Maybe it's going to the spa. Maybe it's hanging out with friends, or just talking to a friend, or reading a book, doing something that you know lifts you up and supports you and raises your vibration. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear, please? Emotional storm. Turmoil, unstable, and affected. Well, this still comes back to this stuff that your person is going through. I feel, yes, I do feel that they are going through a bit of an emotional storm right now. They feel this sense of anxiety. They feel worried. They're anxious. They're concerned that they may have demolished your connection. And if they have done that totally with some sort of like totality in terms of demolishing this connection, they're going to have a really hard time working through that loss. That's for sure. But they are hoping that they're going to be able to get you back. That is part of that Page of Pentacles, and that is part of that offer that is coming from your person. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know about what is happening here with this person and this connection, please? Longing. Well, yes, your person is longing for you, because as far as your person is concerned, you are their Nine of Cups. You are their happiness. You are their joy. And those 9 cups are filled with love for you. And if they have never said that to you, I love you. I do love you. I love you with all of my heart. They will be sharing that with you because That is part of the growth that they are going through during this dark night space, for those of you whose person is going through a dark night, but also through this space of learning the life lessons that this person needs in order to be this partner they need to be for you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? What is going on here, please? Broken. Heartbroken. Well, yes, we've seen that throughout this reading. I've been trying to suppress the pain of not having you around. Yes, this person is heartbroken. But again, this is something that they brought upon themselves. And, you know, we have to suffer when we do these kind of things. We have to suffer the repercussions of that. It is that law of cause and effect. The law of the universe, the law of karma, shattered, heartbroken, and destroyed. Now, I feel like that is a bit overly dramatic. I don't feel that everyone is destroyed over this, but I do feel that they are heartbroken. And I've talked about that throughout this reading. Not having you in their life is something that is really difficult for this person. But again, if that is what it is going to take to shake them up and wake them up and get them to stop thinking and start following through with that plan of action, then that is what it is. We all learn in different ways, and sometimes people have to do it the hard way, but they will get the lesson whether they want it or not. And that is how the universe works, guys. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear, please? Hoping. I actually do feel that your person is hoping here that there's going to be an opportunity for the two of you to work things out and restore this relationship. I feel that they are hoping that you are going to give them this opportunity to come back. If they haven't demolished or destroyed or ruined this connection, if you are willing to take this person back. But I will say this is what I'm hearing. As this person returns, you will see them in a very different way. They will be humbled by this experience. The ego, the pride, the stubbornness, all of that stuff will be gone. It will be left in the past, because this is about your person wanting to be this partner that can be with you, that can give to you, where there can be this sense of this balance in this relationship, where it's no longer like that, where it's equal, where there is equal give and take, where you are lifting each other up and supporting each other all the time with love, by being there for each other, by just understanding one another, being better communicators. Well, your person definitely being a better communicator. You get my drift there though, guys. But I feel like that is how your person wants to rebuild this relationship, because they are acknowledging here in this reading that they don't like their life without you. They're feeling the heaviness of this pain and heartbreak that they've brought upon themselves because they lost you, because they created this disconnect, because they ran, because they ghosted, because they created arguments, whatever other self-sabotage your person did, they are able to see that they created these problems here between you. And they don't like how it feels, which is why they're saying here, I need to make my way back to you. I need to show you that I have changed, because you are my happiness. You are my joy. You are where I feel fulfilled, safe, comfortable, loved, cherished. And your person wants to reciprocate all of this energy back to you. Remember, that Nine of Cups is about you being your person's happy place. And for many of you watching the reading, or for all of you watching the reading, your person is your happy place as well. But when you see the change in them because of all of this stuff that they've been going through, they will definitely be your happy space, because this person is saying life without you is not complete. It is not happy, and I need to do what it takes to get you back, and that is my plan. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you. Have a great day, everyone.